Look, I think it's more that the tax office are looking at fringe benefits tax and really be warned that the tax office may come knocking, and be prepared and ensuring that you have the respective documentation that you're required to keep. With every government around the world, they're looking at dollars to claw back to try and meet various budgets, and our government's no different, and the tax office is obviously the biggest collector of revenue for the government, so yeah, just be warned, I suppose. In a nutshell, fringe benefits tax, it's a tax that's payable by the employer. The employer is liable for that tax, and it's for benefits that are provided to staff or associates of staff. Now, with the living away from home allowance, it's very, very difficult now if you're from overseas. We've got overseas employees that come to Australia to work. It's going to be very, very difficult to get that benefit. And one of the changes, and you see a lot of press recently about these 4, 5, 7 visa holders. These are the sponsorship visas. They're the ones that I believe that are really feeling the pinch here with these living away from home allowances. The way this benefit works, I'll give you an example. If I work at Bingley Electronics and Bingley ordinarily sell a TV for $1,000, I can package that TV and pay no fringe benefits tax whatsoever. Again, a lot of these working groups do all this work and it just gets shelved, and with an election on the way, it'll probably be shelved. But I suppose the take away from this is that if you're in that category that package all the weddings and the holidays, etc., I would not be surprised if we have a clamp down on that very, very shortly, especially those entertainment cards where you can just keep racking up your entertainment, because the government have really highlighted that as rorting, as they quote, rorting the system. The key benefit to have with a motor vehicle is an exempt vehicle. The reason being is that if I drive from home to work, that vehicle is classified as private use. If you have a ledger that you maintain as an employer, ensure that if you have some employees that are out travelling on business and they're going out to restaurants, that ordinarily is not entertainment. You need to segregate on your ledger that is travelling expenses and not entertainment. Entertainment won't occur in that situation. And a lot of people forget, they just lump it into one general ledger category and they pay fringe benefits tax on the whole category. So you might be paying too much. The employer provides the parking. That's the key to get these concessional valuation rules. If I turn up with my parking receipt and give it to the employer and say, can you reimburse? That's not a car parking benefit. The employer must be providing that parking. So they must be on the lease, or they must actually be on party to it. The common exemption nowadays are your iPads. Your iPads, your laptops, the different machines, you can have one of each every FBT year. If you break one, you can have a replacement one. The key thing is, when you work out the reportable fringe benefits, you only gross it up by 1.86, not the higher gross up rate, which is a common error. Car benefits, logbook. It's imperative that you write down the odometer readings, because under an audit, the first thing they're going to ask for is the odometer readings. It should be at the start and the end of the year, and you must have that in writing. Okay, the audit activity. Living away from home allowances, the ATO have clearly stated they're looking at that. Motor vehicles, they're looking at all motor vehicles that are registered in a company name. They're cross data, checking that for the 2012 year onwards.
Car parking and entertainment is a big FBT that we do, so those are probably two things that I was more focused on. So these are quite helpful, these seminars that Alexia puts on.
You know, it's I guess it's a nice way to also interact with clients, especially in our new building and a new fit out. I think everybody who was here obviously saw the big change, and I think it was all positive. So you know, I guess we're very happy that we've done this, and I think we're well placed for all the events that we'll be running into the future.